Maya 26, and I don't like men that are obligated for women to work or do whatever. And I was raised by my dad, so I don't like that mindset.
So what type of mindset are you looking for, though?
My personal
Somebody
mindset
just to
that
do
I
for
want.
you?
And that's another thing. I don't like that too. It's a personal like that. I don't like argumentative mindsets either.
Okay. How would that be an argumentative mindset?
I just did a lot of work on life and
I understand.
the body and humans and everything else, and I just see, I did a lot of abusive relationships with narcissists, and I just don't like.
Are you comparing me to that, though?
So in the comments, they said they dropped that baby. Then somebody else says, you and your daddy must get high together a lot. Then Monsters Inc. says, man, walk away from her. Then 229 Miss Universe says, she's looking for someone to struggle with her. Then somebody else says, how the hell did she make it in the room? Yeah, that is a fact. Then somebody else says, I know fentanyl when I see it. Then somebody else says, she on that stuff. Then somebody else says her words, she wants to sit at home and do crack. Then somebody else says, you don't like being sober from the looks of it. Then somebody else says she got a spirit in her. I mean, like the comments are crazy, right? The comments are crazy. Now let's break it down. Number one, she says she wants to, from her background, hey, she don't want to work. She want to be able to sit at home, do what she want to do. What you're saying is you don't want to feel obligated to work. You don't want to feel like you have to work because a man is telling you to. Well, ma'am, I get it. Like y'all, we constantly say, y'all women constantly say that, hey, well, guys, it's not the 1960s anymore. It's not the 1960s anymore. It ain't the 1950s. We ain't the women from back then. Times have changed. Understand, times did change, right? That's why the economy is bad right now. Nobody's making enough money to where they can just support themselves and somebody else. You got to get a job, bro. Right? You got to get a job. But you think everything comes easy. She's trying to pretty much insinuate that her dad was the man of the household, that her dad was, which he probably was. But I mean, once again, this is just a chick who is spoiled and entitled. And I probably will say your dad failed you, bro, because look how you're acting. Look how you're acting. I mean, like, come on. Like, let's be realistic here. And then and as you continue to see, sis obviously not in the right mindset. She does not look like she's in the right mindset, doing all the shaking and shivering. Y'all heard the comments. So you try to get a viral moment, and then he starts to ask you, okay, well, I mean, what type of mindset are you looking for? And now all of a sudden you're saying he is argumentative. Like, baby girl, you probably, like, your brain is in a whole nother world right now. Your brain is in a whole nother world. You're pretty much deflecting. Why don't you want to answer his question? Why are you trying to say, well, I don't want to deal with somebody that's argumentative, right? So can't nobody challenge your mindset, your thought process? He's just asking, what type of mindset are you looking for? And this is how you answer it. And then she pulls out the trump card that a lot of your women love to use. Well, I've been in an abusive relationship. I've been in a narcissistic relationship, coming from the point of view that they are the victim. Cut it out, man. Like, cut it out. I cannot, like, this stuff is so irritating, bro. That stuff is so irritating on how these sisters act, on how these women act. I mean, once again, you just couldn't come up with something better. You couldn't just come up with something better. Once again, you say, hey, well, I've been with a narcissist. I've been with abusers. But it sounds like that's all you gravitate towards. It sounds like that's all you gravitate towards. And then when you have somebody who is at least decent, you don't even have enough common sense or the wherewithal to even deal with that. You just skip right over that blessing and go straight to a Pookie and Ray Ray. Come on, man.
One question.
What?
Who were you raised by? Like, what type of home?
A good home.
Was it just a single
Like
parent?
Together.
Oh. Well, I don't like that. Yeah.
You don't like. She don't like. She don't like. She don't like nothing about you. Hey, listen. Nothing you do is that you didn't say a word. She don't like nothing.
There's no negotiations either. I don't like that either. Like, if I don't like something, that's what I don't like. That's my person. Like, that's.
You don't like nothing about me.
No negotiation.
I'm just saying with anybody. Like, everybody got their own boundaries and whatever they like. Like,
that's understandable. I guess.
I mean, all right, brother.
say.
Yeah. Is this somebody your type or somebody you'd approach though?
She cool, but her mindset needs to be a little bit more open though. Like, can't just judge everybody by their cover, unless you get to know them. You know what I mean? So
For sure. All right, brother. It look like you still got.
As everybody is saying now, that is that fentanyl, bro. Because that chick, she's all over the place. She's all over the place. I mean, not all of a sudden you don't like a dude who comes from a 2-parent household, because here's the thing, right? You thought you was about to make a point. That's what she was trying to do. She thought she was going to make a point, but she couldn't. Right? She couldn't. I mean, he's like, yo, listen, I came from a 2-parent household, a loving household. Is that not what you want either? No, I don't like that either. But yet, so you don't like a man with values, but yet you then sit here and tell this man that, hey, well, being that my dad was this type of person, that my dad treated me like a princess, that my dad was doing all of this is what I'm expecting from a man. So, I mean, if you can't do what you want me to go work. My dad don't make me work. So, like, what? Like I can respect those values. But then when you look at this dude, I mean, once again, he coming from a 2-parent household, but you don't respect those values. It doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense, but that is the logic of a lot of your women today. They will sit here and try to come up with any excuse or anything to try to embarrass a man and emasculate a man. Just do anything. And before women can sit here and say, no, that ain't the case. I mean, once again, every pop the balloon contest video, every pop the balloon contest we've seen, man, of sisters, a line of sisters, they always popping a balloon before the dude could even open his mouth. And then a lot of these guys look like you guys who are kept up, look like you guys, man, who have their head on straight, and they still avoid them. They still pop the balloon. And then they get mad when we sit here and start saying, hey, well, listen, look at some of these stereotypes these sisters fall under. So, I mean, look, guys, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.